Every generation of enthusiasts asks the same question. How far can tradition be pushed before it becomes transformation? On the surface, the answer seems simple. Keep what works, improve what does not, and celebrate the past while reaching for the future. But when heritage runs as deep as the open road itself, change can feel like sacrilege. And yet, somewhere between nostalgia and innovation, a machine appears that redefines what its badge stands for. Today, we trace the journey of one such creation, built not to follow trends but to rewrite expectations. It is heavy, fast, unapologetically loud, and surprisingly agile. A symbol of what happens when engineers refuse to let physics or perception dictate limits. This story is not about rebellion for rebellion's sake. It is about evolution driven by passion, technology, and a deep understanding of what riders crave. If you love machines that challenge their own DNA, stay tuned, hit like, subscribe, and tell us which legend you want uncovered next. The Harley-Davidson Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 represents one of the most unexpected shifts in American motorcycle culture. A touring platform reborn as a circuit weapon. To understand how this heavyweight cruiser became the face of a new performance era, we have to look back at what the Road Glide once symbolized. For decades, it was the ultimate highway companion, designed for comfort, long miles, and unmistakable presence. Its frame-mounted fairing, broad stance, and thunderous V-twin were never meant for apexes or lean angles measured in degrees of madness. Yet within a few short seasons, this same machine began diving into corners at professional race speeds. The idea sounded absurd until the results silenced skeptics. Harley-Davidson faced a dilemma: how to stay relevant in a market increasingly drawn to lighter, sharper performance machines. The Road Glide, long seen as a heavyweight king of comfort, became the perfect challenge for the company's racing division. Engineers stripped it of excess mass, reinforced its frame, and gave its Milwaukee 8 engine a race-bred transformation. Every pound lost, every component reshaped, told a story of defiance. This was not simply an exercise in engineering. It was an act of cultural recalibration. By turning its most traditional platform into a racer, Harley-Davidson sent a message that no stereotype was permanent. The first prototypes looked almost cartoonish. Saddlebags intact, wide fairings glinting under pit lights, and exhaust notes deep enough to shake timing towers. But once these baggers took to the track, disbelief turned into fascination. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 now represents the culmination of years of incremental refinement and bold experimentation. Harley's engineers chased aerodynamics, cooling efficiency, and weight distribution with an obsession once reserved for superbikes. Composite materials replaced heavy panels. Carbon fiber swallowed aluminum. Suspension geometry evolved to allow lean angles few thought possible on a bagger. At the core of this transformation lies the Milwaukee 8 131R engine, a beast tuned for torque yet balanced for precision. It still breathes through massive cylinders, but now each combustion cycle feels engineered for sustained racing stress rather than leisurely highway cruising. Power delivery became immediate. Throttle response razor-sharp. What makes the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 remarkable is not just its raw performance numbers, but its ability to channel that power through the distinct rhythm that defines a Harley. No sterile symphony of revs here. The heartbeat remains, just accelerated to a new frequency. The chassis tells another story of intent. Harley's racing team designed a new swing arm and recalibrated the suspension to manage cornering loads far beyond touring expectations. Brake systems borrowed from top-tier racing partners now anchor the machine with authority, allowing late braking that defies the physics of its size. Every component, from the adjustable rear shocks to the aggressive rake geometry, communicates a singular purpose: to dominate on the track while retaining the unmistakable silhouette of a road glide. The fusion of speed and style became its defining language. What makes this transition culturally significant is how it reframed public perception. For decades, Harley-Davidson symbolized rebellion of a different sort. Freedom, individuality, open highways, and endless horizon. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 reframed rebellion as evolution. No longer content to sit in the past, it demanded a place in the competitive present. Younger riders began paying attention not because of nostalgia, but because of performance. The bagger class exploded in popularity, with fans filling stands to watch 800-pound machines scrape pegs through hairpins. The improbable had become a spectacle. and the spectacle had become a movement. The factory-backed race effort revealed Harley's willingness to compete at the highest level of mechanical artistry. Development involved countless hours of telemetry, simulation, and real-world punishment. Each test session brought new insights. Tire compounds that handled the torque curve, cooling strategies to prevent thermal overload, and electronic calibrations that bridged analog soul with digital precision. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 emerged from this crucible as something more than a bike. It became a statement of resilience and reinvention. Critics initially dismissed bagger racing as a novelty, a marketing stunt designed to spark social media attention. But lap times told another story. Skilled riders began shaving seconds off per lap, proving these machines were not gimmicks but genuine athletes of the asphalt. The Road Glide's balance of torque, stability, and cornering power transformed the conversation about what American motorcycles could achieve under pressure. It wasn't just about going fast, it was about going fast while still looking like a Harley. Each element of the 2024 iteration reflects lessons learned from previous seasons. Aerodynamic tweaks, enhanced oiling systems, and lightweight rotors all contribute to an experience that blends brute force with finesse. When the Road Glide leans into a curve, it does not fight gravity. It flows with it, guided by engineering precision and rider confidence. The evolution from long-haul cruiser to racetrack contender showcases how deeply Harley-Davidson understands the psychology of its audience. Loyalists demand authenticity, while newcomers demand excitement. The 2024 model delivers both. Beyond the racetrack, this transformation sparked a new design philosophy across Harley's lineup. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 serves as both testbed and trendsetter, influencing how street models are tuned, styled, and marketed. It reminded the world that innovation does not erase identity. It amplifies it. Every roar of that V-twin on a straightaway echoes a promise that American performance can adapt without compromise. The company's engineers no longer chase comparisons. They create their own category. Underneath the spectacle lies a deeper narrative about American manufacturing. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 embodies collaboration between traditional craftsmanship and cutting-edge science. It represents the tension between artistry and efficiency, between the romance of the open road and the precision of data-driven development. That duality is what keeps the Harley myth alive in a world dominated by algorithms and electric silence. The bike proves that evolution and emotion can share the same rev range. Ultimately, the first act of this story is not about speed, it is about self-discovery. By transforming the Road Glide into a racer, Harley-Davidson redefined what its brand could mean in the modern era. This machine is not a museum piece or a collector's curiosity. It is a living, breathing emblem of reinvention, roaring proof that legacy is not a limitation. Its journey from the highway to the podium marks the beginning of a new chapter in American motorcycling history. The second phase of the Harley-Davidson Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 story dives into how the transformation became possible, and why it matters to riders beyond the grandstands. The technical leap from a touring chassis to a racetrack platform required more than engineering. It demanded a complete rethinking of what a Harley could be under extreme conditions. Every nut, bolt, and torque setting on the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 carries a history of trial and iteration. Engineers balanced two contradictory forces: the need to preserve the bike's identity while dismantling the limitations that once defined it. At the heart of the evolution is the re-engineered Milwaukee 8 131R, tuned for relentless endurance rather than leisurely comfort. Larger throttle bodies improve airflow, a high-lift camshaft reshapes torque delivery, and precision mapping fine-tunes every spark event for consistency under race stress. The result is a power curve that surges early and holds steady, allowing riders to exit corners with confidence. The symphony of mechanical motion feels familiar yet heightened. The low-end rumble still stirs the same instinct, but the way it climbs into mid-range thrust now feels unbound by gravity. For those who grew up equating Harleys with unhurried torque, the experience borders on surreal. Weight became the next battlefield. The 2024 Road Glide structure uses carbon fiber bodywork and hollow aluminum components that shed unnecessary mass without compromising the bike's touring lineage. Engineers kept the signature silhouette intact, but nearly every visible panel hides a performance secret. The fairing's airflow channels were reshaped to stabilize high-speed handling, while the saddlebag shells now act as aerodynamic elements, smoothing turbulence around the rear wheel. Even the mirrors were redesigned to minimize drag at triple-digit speeds. Every gram saved meant milliseconds gained. And in racing, milliseconds decide legends. Suspension engineering pushed boundaries that few expected from a platform rooted in long-distance comfort. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 runs a fully adjustable inverted fork setup paired with a custom rear shock system tuned for high lateral loads. Each element communicates directly with the rider, transmitting tactile feedback that transforms heavy mass into responsive control. The feeling is not lightness, but purpose. Every lean angle is a conversation between traction and courage. Brake systems evolved as well, with multi-piston calipers gripping oversized rotors designed to dissipate heat from continuous high-speed deceleration. Stability became artistry. Yet mechanical refinement alone does not tell the whole story. The reason the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 resonates so deeply is that it connects emotional loyalty with measurable performance. Fans are not just watching machines compete, they are witnessing their own heritage reborn in real time. The sight of saddlebags scraping sparks across corners carries symbolic weight, tradition adapting under pressure. This emotional charge is what turns an engineering project into a cultural event. Spectators who once viewed racing as a niche now find themselves cheering for a symbol of American reinvention. Professional racers who mount the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 must adapt as well. Handling an 800-pound machine through tight chicanes is a test of precision, balance, and raw trust in the hardware. The race suit hides the strain of physical endurance. Each lap demands muscle coordination that borders on choreography. The reward comes in the form of podium finishes and the knowledge that every second shaved from a lap time redefines what the word bagger means. What once stood for leisure now stands for performance pride. The engineering discipline extends beyond mechanical components into data analytics. Harley's racing program collects terabytes of information from every run. Tire temperatures, suspension travel, engine strain, and aerodynamic load. These numbers tell stories invisible to the naked eye. Through this data-driven refinement, the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 evolves continuously throughout the season. It is not a frozen design but a living organism, adapting through feedback and iteration. Engineers analyze every vibration to extract efficiency, turning intuition into quantifiable progress. Despite the technological leap, the soul of the motorcycle remains intact. The unmistakable cadence of the V-twin, the pulsing rhythm through the handlebars, and the iconic profile framed against the track's sunset remind fans that heritage has not been sacrificed. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 succeeds because it honors the past while speaking the language of the future. The harmony between nostalgia and performance creates a rare moment in motorsport. The intersection of memory and innovation. The ripple effects of this effort extend far beyond the race circuit. Street riders feel the influence through special edition models, suspension upgrades, and styling cues drawn from the racing prototype. Dealerships report growing interest from riders who had never considered Harley before, but now see it as an emblem of adaptability. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 has become a recruitment tool for a new generation. Young enthusiasts, raised on digital speed and lightweight sport machines, now find intrigue in a platform that marries raw muscle with racetrack grace. Culturally, the bike serves as a bridge between eras. Older riders see in it a reaffirmation that their loyalty was not misplaced. The brand they trusted still leads. Younger fans see proof that tradition can evolve without losing authenticity. That convergence is rare in any industry, especially one as emotionally charged as motorcycling. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 manages to satisfy both extremes through performance validated by results, not marketing slogans. Underneath the spectacle lies another form of innovation. Community. Race weekends are no longer limited to hardcore racing followers. They have become gatherings of diverse enthusiasts united by curiosity and respect. Parking lots fill with customized road glides, each one echoing the influence of the track version. Custom builders and aftermarket companies draw inspiration from its racing DNA, creating an ecosystem of creativity and collaboration. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 did not just win races. It reignited an entire culture. From a broader perspective, the motorcycle represents a reassertion of American engineering confidence. In a global market dominated by sleek imports and technological showcases, The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 reclaims a space that values mechanical honesty and physical connection. It demonstrates that a brand rooted in analog charm can thrive in a digital world when it embraces change without fear. The success of this machine challenges every assumption about what American performance should look and feel like. In the end, the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 stands as both an engineering triumph and a cultural mirror. It shows that the pursuit of speed need not erase identity, and that evolution, when driven by passion, becomes legacy in motion. It is proof that even the heaviest machines can learn to dance when the right hands and minds guide their rhythm. What began as an improbable experiment has grown into a movement that redefines American motorcycle performance from the ground up. The third act of the Harley-Davidson Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 story explores what happens after the roar fades, when innovation becomes influence. The races have been won, the trophies polished, but the legacy still writes itself in every showroom, workshop, and garage where riders gather. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 has shifted from prototype to icon, proving that an American touring machine can compete in a world that measures success by precision and adaptability. The question now is what this transformation means for the brand, the riders, and the industry watching from the sidelines. For Harley-Davidson, the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 represents more than a championship entry. It has become a platform for reimagining identity. Engineers who once focused on endurance and comfort now apply racing knowledge to production bikes. Materials once reserved for the track, such as carbon fiber and lightweight alloys, begin to filter into street models. Riders who crave performance can now buy echoes of that track experience without leaving the dealership. It is a tangible connection between professional glory and personal passion. The influence extends into design language as well. The aggressive stance, sculpted lines, and aerodynamic thinking that define the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 have reshaped what future baggers look like. What was once purely aesthetic now carries aerodynamic purpose. The result is a new generation of motorcycles that blend visual power with measurable efficiency. Designers speak in terms of airflow, downforce, and rider ergonomics. Marketing no longer relies solely on nostalgia but on numbers that matter to both racers and commuters. Racing also accelerated Harley's approach to digital integration. Data systems developed for the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 inspired adaptive ride modes, traction control refinement, and telemetric feedback that improves everyday riding safety. Riders can feel the benefits of racing research every time they start their bike. It is a subtle transfer of technology that strengthens the connection between brand and user, turning racing victories into daily confidence. Economically, the ripple effect has been significant. Dealership engagement increased as racing footage filled social media feeds, drawing attention from demographics once thought unreachable. The sight of a road glide knee-deep in a lean angle challenges every preconception of what an American motorcycle can do. Sales of performance accessories surged, not just for track enthusiasts but for everyday riders seeking a taste of that adrenaline-fueled identity. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 created a feedback loop between the racetrack and the street, where each success fuels the other. Culturally, the transformation carries deeper implications. The Harley community, often viewed as resistant to change, found pride in this evolution. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 became a rally point that unified different generations of riders. Veterans who once prized simplicity now admire the precision. Newcomers who valued speed now respect craftsmanship. The bridge between eras has never been stronger. Where divisions once existed, shared excitement now thrives. For the industry, the success of the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 raised uncomfortable questions. If a heavyweight touring bike could handle corners once reserved for sport machines, what else could tradition hide? Other manufacturers began experimenting with their own large displacement racers, but none matched the authenticity Harley achieved. The Road Glide's racing success was not an imitation. It was an evolution grounded in heritage. That authenticity is difficult to replicate, and it gives Harley-Davidson a competitive advantage rooted not only in machinery but in meaning. Technological progress aside, the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 also redefined how performance is perceived. In an era obsessed with numbers, top speeds, horsepower, and digital metrics, this motorcycle reintroduced the idea that character still matters. Riders and fans alike respond not just to the data but to the story. The sight of that massive V-twin carving through corners symbolizes persistence against expectation. It is not about being perfect. It is about being possible. Perhaps the greatest victory lies in how the project reshaped internal philosophy. Harley-Davidson rediscovered its creative courage. The success of the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 gave engineers license to experiment, to blend tradition with innovation without fear of alienating the core audience. It created an environment where progress is not an apology but a responsibility. That mindset will carry the company forward long after the checkered flags are packed away. In every era of motorsport, certain machines transcend their category to become symbols of possibility. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 joins that lineage, not because it broke records but because it broke expectations. It reminded the world that engineering is not just a pursuit of performance. It is a pursuit of identity. Each lap on the track rewrote what it means to be American, mechanical, and modern. When future riders look back, they will see the Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 as the moment Harley-Davidson turned a stereotype into a strategy. The machine that once ruled highways became the machine that redefined circuits. The thunderous echo of its V-twin will serve as a reminder that even the heaviest icons can evolve with grace. Its story will continue every time a new rider twists the throttle, hears that signature pulse, and feels both heritage and innovation converging under the same horizon. The Harley-Davidson Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 leaves us with a lasting lesson about adaptation, identity, and ambition. Few machines manage to balance the weight of tradition with the velocity of change. Yet this motorcycle does exactly that. What began as an unlikely experiment has become a benchmark, showing that reinvention does not require abandoning roots. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 stands as a physical testament to what happens when a company listens to its riders, trusts its engineers, and dares to compete outside its comfort zone. Its story reflects the broader evolution of motorcycling itself. Riders no longer fit into neat categories of cruiser or sport. They seek connection, individuality, and authenticity. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 delivers all three. It carries the unmistakable sound that built generations of loyalty, while moving with the agility demanded by today's enthusiasts. It does not erase the past. It writes the next verse of it. The success of this machine proves that modern performance can coexist with timeless spirit. The influence will endure in subtle and visible ways. Technologies tested on the racetrack will continue shaping production models. Communities built around bagger racing will expand. New riders will find inspiration in a brand once thought unchangeable. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 redefines success not by numbers alone but by the conversations it starts, about pride, innovation, and the courage to evolve. In a world moving toward electrification and automation, the thunder of a V-twin still resonates as a heartbeat of mechanical honesty. The Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 reminds us that progress and emotion need not be opposites. It is a celebration of skill, sound, and speed wrapped in unmistakable character. Every bolt and contour speaks to a future where legacy and innovation share the same road. And that is the legacy it leaves behind. Proof that even the most iconic traditions can adapt without losing their soul. The Harley-Davidson Road Glide Bagger Racing 2024 is more than a motorcycle. It is a declaration that evolution, when done with purpose and respect, can turn heritage into momentum. For every rider who believes that history limits potential, this machine answers with throttle, lean, and triumph.